Hi, it's Locke here, and this is just going to be a very short, focused recording. I want to talk a little bit more on that life-changing maxim, where you hurt, you need to heal. Because it sounds quite glib, and it's easy to ignore, but truly, this can change your life in a big, big way. All right, I hold the position that you are all warriors of life, not warriors as in stress and worry, but warriors as in pushing life forward, pulling life upward, rising, soaring, overcoming obstacles. Okay, that is your destiny. Now, your destiny's playground might be, you might see that as quite small. You're not on a world stage or a galactic stage. You might just be in a small town stage. Stage as in theatre stage. Okay, all right, back on focus. Where you hurt, you need to heal. Okay, now I want you to imagine a young warrior who has skills to learn. Fighting skills, warrior skills. Okay, and so they go into warrior training classes and they do very well. They learn how to center themselves, how to parry. I'm trying to think of all the warrior terms. Clear, I'm not a physical fighter. But that's okay. I doubt many of you are as well. Okay, so imagine then you have graduated this warrior training school and you're fairly centered, you're fairly confident, you are doing okay in certain parts of your life. You might even be thriving. Okay, now come the master classes. Now comes the Jedi teachers. The ones who will take advantage of your weaknesses ruthlessly. The ones who will hit you when you least expect it. The ones who will push you off the emotional cliff. The ones who will not allow for your vulnerabilities, but instead push all those buttons. Okay, now in real life, do you think your enemy or those who wish you harm are going to not take advantage of your weaknesses, of your vulnerabilities? No, they're going to hone in on them. If they sense a weakness in you, that's what they'll zone in on. Okay, so you would do really well to consider that all those who push your buttons are your Jedi teachers. They're the masterclass teachers. All right, now, doesn't matter whether you're a warrior who has a missing limb, for instance. You think you're going to be held to the same standard that a full-limbed warrior will be? No? Well, they're not going to make allowances for your missing limb if they can see that that's to their advantage. Okay, so your Jedi teacher, your master class teacher, will take full advantage of any weaknesses and keep going at it and at it and at it until you learn to compensate for it, until you learn to maybe even use that to your advantage. Okay, so weakness is not an option. Weakness spirals down into annihilation. And don't give me this stuff about respect. Okay? This is raw. This is raw life we're talking about. The undercurrents of civilization, the undercurrents of etiquette and polite interactions with each other. Life, your path in life, your soul journey does not give one fig I was going to almost say another word, but it does not give one fuck. Oops. It does not, it does not give one iota of care or concern about the niceties of life. So don't rely on those. For heaven's sake, don't rely on those. To be a true master of your own life, to be a warrior of the fullest capacity of life, it's not just about physical survival. It's about soul survival, not being crushed, not being annihilated. Okay, so where you hurt, you need to heal. Now get to that point. Get to that point where you realize that you are hurting, that you use that as an aha, that you use that as a light bulb moment for you to realize this is something you need to deal with. Now, the number of times it happens with you, happens to you, okay, that speaks about the urgency of how fast you need to attend to this wound. If it keeps happening on a regular basis, okay, you need to deal with it quickly. If it's sporadic, okay, it might be a lesson of another order that you keep spiraling to the as you make your way up in your competencies. Because, make no mistake, you are aspiring to both competence, how you handle certain things with ease and grace, as well as confidence, so that you trust yourself to be able to handle whatever lies ahead, because then you have no fear. You have no fear about moving forward and upward in life, going into new adventures, going into new quests, soaring yourself higher and higher and higher. Now, not all of you will feel like you are driven to do that, and that's fine. I'm only speaking to those warriors who feel cramped in life. So stop avoiding pain. Stop numbing yourself and trying to ignore the lessons that life is delivering to you on a plate. Okay, I'm going to stop it here. Thank you for listening, and I'll catch you in another video. Ciao and cheers.